Can I get everybody's attention? Glad to see all y'all come out today. We want to welcome everybody to this kids' drama, Jehovah's Acts of Deliverance. This was put on by Wendy Peacock and Angela Peacock. Also, we want to thank all the moms and dads and everybody that helped with this drama, contributed toward it. Also, Caitlin McFarland and McKenna McFarland wanted to be here, but McKenna got sick. So we want to remember McKenna, that she put her hard work into preparing for this also. Thank you, McKenna. So now we're going to start this drama, and we hope everybody enjoys, and thank you.
Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against you will have any success, and I will condemn any tongue that rises up against you in judgment. This is the heritage of Jehovah, the servant of Jehovah.
Psalms 118:5-7. I called on Jah in the day of my distress. Jah answered me and brought me into a place of safety. Jehovah is on my side. I will not be afraid. What can man do to me? Jehovah is on my side as my helper. I will look in triumph on those who hate me.
Jehovah is a God of deliverance. He will not allow his people to be tempted beyond what they can bear, and he has shown this countless times in the Bible.
Jehovah from the beginning has delivered his faithful servants like Abel and Enoch in his memory, but his first true act of deliverance was in behalf of Noah and his family.
The demons had filled the earth with violence, ruining it from Jehovah's viewpoint. But Jehovah makes a way out for righteous Noah, an ark. Noah, his family, and the animals were delivered. How did Noah feel about this act of deliverance?
Thank you, Jehovah. Blessed be to the great God of deliverance.
This was the first of many great acts of loyal love by Jehovah. Lovingly, Jehovah delivered Abraham and Sarah in times of distress. He sent his angel to grab hold of the hands of Lot and his family, pulling them in the direction of deliverance. Joseph's life may have looked bleak at times, but Jehovah always had a plan. As second in Egypt only to Pharaoh, Joseph was in the position to provide deliverance for his family during a famine, preserving the line of Christ.
However, after the passing of years, Israel became slaves in Egypt. It was again time for Jehovah to act in behalf of his people. Jehovah appointed a leader in Moses. Proudly, he entered before Pharaoh and demanded,
Send my people away so they may celebrate a festival in the wilderness.
At Pharaoh's refusal, Jehovah sent 10 scathing plagues upon the Egyptians. Only after the death of his son did Pharaoh relent, allowing the Israelites to leave. But quickly he changed his mind and sent war chariots in pursuit of these families. Frightened and trapped by the Red Sea, the Israelites turned to Moses, who said,
Stand firm. Do not be afraid, and see the act of salvation performed before you today.
Moses then stretched out his hand over the sea, which split it in two. All of Israel was saved while destruction came upon the Egyptians.
Jehovah would now act to secure the promised land for his people. Brave men and women would feel Jehovah's support. Joshua would still the sun. Caleb, at 85 years old, would help secure his place in the land. Jael would boldly act as Jehovah's executioner. Then, a young boy named David would be born.
David has seen Jehovah's hand in his life as he has already been strengthened to kill a bear and a lion. But now Jehovah was being taunted by the giant Goliath.
Ah! I do taunt the battle lines of Israel on this day. Send me a man and let us fight it out.
I come to you at the name of Jehovah.
David, though young, small, and inexperienced, did not fear. He knew he had Jehovah on his side. He bravely met the giant, saying,
I come to you at the name of Jehovah.
Victory belongs to Jehovah. A little while later, famine has again entered Israel. The prophet Elijah has been fed by the ravens. And now he happens upon a widow and her son.
Please bring me a piece of bread. As surely as Jehovah is living, I have no bread, only a handful of flour and a little oil for me and my son. We will eat and die.
Elijah assured this kind woman this would not be the case. Jehovah delivered all three by keeping the flour and oil from running out.
Though Israel repeatedly sins, Jehovah will continue to deliver those who are faithful. Babylon now destroys Jerusalem, taking into exile the Israelites. 4 young men from the beginning are determined to stand out as different.
Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah have enraged King Nebuchadnezzar. They refuse to bow to his golden image. When threatened with death, they boldly proclaim,
O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need in this matter to answer you.
If he must, our God who we serve can save us from this fiery furnace. But even if he does not, let it be known that we will not serve your God or worship your image.
These faithful men were thrown into the furnace, but Jehovah, the provider of escape, sends his angel to protect them from the flames. Again, he provides deliverance.
Daniel was called a desirable man from his youth, but now he has grown old. Prayer to his God has sustained him throughout his life, and he won't stop, even at the threat of death. After a night in the lion's pit, Daniel proudly said,
My God shut the mouths of the lions, and they did not harm me. My God sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions, and they did not harm me.
Daniel's faith in the God of deliverance was well founded. Up until now, we have talked about the faith of many men. But what about a beautiful young woman?
Esther was chosen to be a queen. She may have wondered why Jehovah would have allowed this, but she would soon know. A terrible plot to annihilate all the Jews is brought to Esther's attention. Great courage was needed for her to risk her own life to talk with the king. What would she do?
Speak to the king.
However, Jehovah would deliver Esther and his people. The God of deliverance could not be stopped.
2 Peter 2:9. Jehovah knows how to deliver people of godly devotion out of trial. Time will not allow us to recount all the times in the scriptures that this has proved true.
But we know that Jehovah, the God of deliverance, will act in our behalf no matter the circumstances.
Jehovah is loyal, faithful, and true,
and it is up to us to show courage in this time of the end.
Very soon, we will be meeting these faithful ones who experienced Jehovah's deliverance in the past.
They will share more of their stories with us, and we will share ours with them.
Because ours is a God of deliverance.
Doubt and fear surround me, the way
with us.